What if I told you that your perception of confidence was entirely wrong? Most men spend years trying to build it, reading books, watching motivational videos, repeating affirmations, and somehow they still look insecure. Why it's called fake confidence. Real, dark confidence, on the other hand, isn't something people see. They see something much darker, something far more powerful. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some men walk into a room, say almost nothing, and instantly become the center of gravity. Not because they're louder, not because they're stronger, but because they've mastered one psychological trait that almost nobody talks about. Every man believes confidence comes first, and respect comes after. But reality works the opposite way. People don't respect confidence, they respect certainty. And certainty has almost nothing to do with believing in yourself. It comes from something much colder, something most people spend their entire lives trying to avoid: discomfort. The first shift happens if you go to hell and manage to return back, when you stop needing every situation to go your way. Most people enter every conversation hoping for an outcome. I hope they like me. I hope I sound intelligent. I hope I don't embarrass myself. Without realizing it, they've already surrendered control. Because the moment you need something from another person, they own a piece of you. Dark confidence begins when you're willing to lose. Lose the argument, lose the opportunity, lose the approval. The strange thing is, the less you need to win, the harder you become to defeat. Listen to that again. Then something unexpected happens. That's where people start feeling something different around you. Not admiration, not fake perception of aura, but weight. Emotional independence alone doesn't explain why some men dominate an entire room without speaking. There's another layer. Watch men who naturally command respect. Thomas Shelby, Bruce Wayne. They almost never rush. Not because they're acting. Actually, the act itself shows the truth. Urgency leaks insecurity. When your movements become faster, your breathing becomes shorter, your voice becomes higher, your decisions become reactive. People notice, even if they don't know why. Now, keep your focus throughout that part. The calmest man always appears to have the most options, and the man with the most options always looks the most powerful. Here, I have to mention that moving slowly isn't enough. If your mind is still chasing validation, people will feel it, which leads to the real foundation of dark confidence. You ready to hear it? First, let me mention that it kills the attraction instantly. And if you have the need to explain yourself, this is where most men destroy their own authority. Someone questions them, and immediately they start proving, explaining, justifying, defending. They put the masks of nice men as if standing trial. Powerful men rarely do this, not because they're arrogant, because they understand something most people don't. The more you explain your value, the less valuable it appears. Scarcity creates value, silence creates mystery, and mystery creates authority. You can't act as not caring person, you have to become one. This is not cold, it is a rational thinking. But eventually, every man faces the same test. Someone challenges him, disrespects him, pushes him. What happens then reveals everything. Your first instinct will always be emotional. Fight back, raise your voice, prove your point, resist it. The strongest response is rarely the fastest one. Pause. Let the silence breathe. Hold eye contact. Think before speaking. Most people can't do this. They're addicted to immediate reactions. But when you refuse to react emotionally, something strange happens. And before I tell you, I have to mention something important. You have to start building that character, that perception, day by day in order to become. The other person suddenly becomes aware of their own emotions. And whoever controls the emotional temperature controls the interaction. But even that isn't the deepest level. There's one final shift that separates confident men from unforgettable ones. It is one that everybody neglects, thinking that's too obvious. But they are caught in the same trap. They are trying to look confident. Forget body language hacks. Forget alpha techniques. Forget pretending. Dark confidence isn't performed. It's revealed. It appears. It happens unconsciously when you are outside your head, not inside. That's where most people miss. They try to force it, and in forcing it, you leak tension. Tension makes you look insecure, the exact opposite. Before you leave the video, you need to hear this. When you've accepted something most people never will, that rejection is survivable, failure is survivable, embarrassment is survivable, being misunderstood is survivable. The moment you stop protecting your ego becomes untouchable. That's why the strongest men rarely seem interested in proving strength, because they no longer need confirmation, and people sense that instantly. Not consciously, instinctively. So if you want the kind of confidence that earns respect before you even speak, stop chasing confidence itself. Become emotionally independent. Move with intention. Stop explaining your worth. Master silence. Accept discomfort and let go of the desperate need to control how other people see you. Because here's the paradox. The less you need respect, the easier it becomes to receive it. Real power never begs to be noticed. It simply changes the atmosphere the moment it walks into the room. And that's what dark confidence really is. Not the absence of fear, but the absence of needing anyone else's permission to become yourself. That's when you become free from the spider web.